I carve into the tufa to produce a two-piece mold that when the metal is poured into produces a positive inverted relief carving that shows the texture of the tufa plus anything that you drew into the stone. You can put your hallmark or back decorations into the back part, and everything is put together in the next clip. Here I'm adding carbon to the stone by choking off the oxygen on my oxygen acetylene torch to produce carbon, which is coating the surface of the stone to produce a basically non-stick surface so that when the metal is poured into the mold, it will slide off when pulled apart. I'm using a recycled bicycle tube to create an airtight seal between the molds, and as I'm tightening it, I'm looking through the top of the mold to see if there's any big cavities which the silver will pour out of. And then after that, I place it into the prop where it'll be ready to be poured, and I get the silver ready to melt. I use an oxyacetylene torch to produce a high heat flame in order to melt the silver. I add borax powder to capture impurities as the silver is melting, and when the silver gets into a fluid state, with one quick pour, I dump the metal into the mold and pull back and turn off the torch. I let the metal sit in the mold for a few minutes in order to cool. That ensures that all the molecules stick together. Here I am unwrapping the mold, and we shall see if it is a full pour. With this technique, a fully poured mold is a thing of beauty and not always attainable. Using a jeweler's saw, I will start to cut the outline of the design from the main body of the casting, following the curve of the design as well as the outline of the fish. This is a very time consuming process, and I think I went through about 3 blades before I got to the end of the casting there. After a few blows, I anneal the metal to relax the molecules enough to continue shaping the piece in order to oxidize, which turns the piece black using a substance called liver of sulfur, penetrates the metal and coats it, basically producing a matte black finish, which leads to polishing and buffing. Here I'm using a 3M matte finish wheel to remove the surface oxidation, and as you can see, the channels and everything that's carved out stays black, leading to the final polish of the Kiss the Sky cuff donation to the Whale Foundation 2021.